Hope, love, pride. A celebration. Streaming on CBS News Bay Area.
A celebration of hope, love, and pride. Today we honor change makers from the past.
We were basically vigilantes, drag queen vigilantes. You could hear this 2-3 blocks away.
Several times I just took off running in the direction of the whistle just to see if I could be of any help.
And we honor those on the front lines today.
It is a lot to be a drag performer in 2023, where you have legislation being passed that is anti-drag.
My big wish is just let people live their lives.
We celebrate today those in our communities who open our minds.
All of the book bans that were happening, so it felt really important to create a space where the primary focus was joy.
And we honor those who inspire.
It's easy to look back and remember how insecure and how sad I was, but it had an impact. So just hang in there, because really you were so beautiful for all of your imperfections.
This is your day, it is our day. CBS Bay Area on a Hope, Love, and Pride Sunday.
Hope, love, pride. Proudly presented by Pet Food Express and Broadway San Jose.
Good morning. Happy Pride Sunday, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan. It's my honor to be here. CBS Bay Area is your community station and your home for community, for conversations, for connection. You want a little bit of that? Keep it tuned here today. We are where you are, and we want you to know that we know that so many of you are celebrating at home, getting ready to celebrate out at the parade on Market Street and all over the world, seeing how San Francisco and our beautiful Bay Area does Pride. You know, we say this a lot here because we mean it. Our stories define us. Your stories matter. And because of that, here at CBS Bay Area, we do Pride different, and we believe we do Pride right. Today is not just about a parade. It's about the people in the parade and the stories that define their part of our LGBTQ plus tapestry and the allies who help to meet those challenges. Today, we celebrate the legacy of drag, not only in the Bay Area, but all over the country back to the days of Stonewall. We celebrate and love our trans brothers and sisters who are under attack right now by just being themselves against all odds. And we do these things with an eye on our past and our hearts in the future for kids. We know you're watching us do what we do. Maybe you online right now, streaming somewhere in rural America. We see you, we feel you, and today is your day of hope, love, and pride. It's been a month of celebrations across the Bay. It's been a beautiful month, right? Look at this. This spot in the Castro is an emblem of the struggle for LGBTQ plus rights and the massive pride flag known the world over above the spot where Harvey Milk stood on a crate on a random day and said these words: hope will never be silent. And hope indeed is not silent today. Look at that, everybody. You're good looking, Bay Area. From that flag in the Castro to flags all over the Bay, north to south, east to west, we know Pride in the Bay. It's not just a San Francisco story. We see you in San Jose. We see you up there in Oakland. We see you in Belmont, Daly City, and
1, 2, 3. Woo!
And we see you in Sausalito. Congratulations, you celebrated your first ever official Pride event. We also see you in the beach town of Pacifica, where you created your second annual Pride Festival this month.
We're here because we support love, equality, and for everybody.
Yes, it's a love fest on a Sunday. We also see you and celebrate you in a way that's visible for miles around the Pink Triangle on Twin Peaks. Look at that. Every year it takes a community, a village of volunteers, and look at you. You were out there helping once again to install that triangle that spans across 200 feet. And a show of solidarity for our transgender community members with a rally and a march at Mission Dolores Park. We love you. We see you there too. And as your stories and celebrations light up the Bay Area, we are dazzled by this, a massive laser beam blasting the colors of the rainbow. This went down Market Street at night during Pride weekend. 49 feet wide, a beam miles long, enough to stretch from the Ferry Building to Twin Peaks. And look at this. We hope if you are watching this live online today that you feel the colors of those flags, the joy of our celebrations, and the light from our city on the hill today. We have an entire news team dedicated to Pride today. The parade getting underway in less than a half hour. The theme this year, looking back and moving forward. And Kelsey Thorpe is live on Market Street to set the scene for us now. Kelsey, how you doing, friend?
Hey, Reed, we're doing good out here. You know, there's already a lot of people out here. We still got a little bit until the parade starts, but you can see just how many people are already lining Market Street here. Of course, that at the end is the Ferry Building. That is where the parade's going to start. It's going to go all the way down Market Street to the Civic Center, and we're expecting it to start here in just a few minutes. But you can see there's a lot of people out here, a lot of excitement. It was cold this morning, but we just saw the sun come out, so it's starting to feel a little warmer, and people are really excited. And as you said, this is one of the biggest Pride events in the country. There's people from all over the world that are coming out to watch the parade. We've met a ton of people here already. These girls actually are from Sacramento. So what made you guys want to come out and see the parade live this morning?
Well, I haven't been to the Pride Parade before, and because we're so close to the area, I heard San Francisco is just the best place for Pride parades.
Anything you're most excited about?
I guess the performances.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot to look forward to. It's going to be a ton of fun. And as you know, Reed, we got some runners running through here. These guys are running. They're kicking off the parade early, apparently. But yeah, we're going to be out here all morning talking to all sorts of people. And as you know, so many exciting people coming out here. A lot of fun coming through the parade. We're excited for it to get kicked off. We've already met some of the people in the parade, and we'll have much, much more coming up soon, Reed.
All right, Kelsey, thank you. Happy Hope, Love, Pride Sunday to you, my friend. Say hi to everybody down on the parade route. As you can see, I'm not alone in the show today, just like Pride Sunday reminds you out there you're not alone. It's about community. It's about conversations. And you know who's doing that day in and day out? My co-host for this hour, Manny of San Francisco's iconic Manny's. Welcome.
It's so good to be here. Happy Pride. Best day of the year, right?
Right. And there's a feeling, right?
Yes.
It's a community feeling.
Yes.
But before we get to that, I want to brag about you.
Oh, no.
You've created a landing space for community conversation. It's really fascinating, really. Be it climate change, women's rights, trans rights. In fact, just days ago, the First Lady of the United States stood in front of the Welcome to Manny sign to participate in a conversation while she was in the Bay Area. It is really about having conversations and having people hear our stories, the power of stories, is it not?
Absolutely. Our stories are what drives us, and that's what allows us to make the change that we need to see in the world for all of us to be accepted and loved. And so it is our responsibility, not just today, but every day, to make sure that we are telling our stories, that we're standing out loud and proud.
Well, and that's why we do what we do. We love the parade. We also believe that it's about the people in the parade, and that's why we like to offer a mix. You know, we know that that Pride is playing out this year under a huge blanket of opposition. Our drag community, and you're friends with many of our local icons, are under attack like never before.
Yes.
In fact, we're seeing the state of Tennessee was the first state in the country to ban drag shows. Many legislations in places like Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky. I stopped there because there are more and more and more bills being introduced. And while there are no successful anti-drag bills in the state of California, there's been huge opposition. You might remember recently the Dodgers invited, then uninvited the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. That sparked allyship in Los Angeles and elsewhere. But guess what? The Dodgers re-invited the sisters, partly because of that allyship and advocacy. And Sister Roma, who is an icon in our local drag and philanthropic community, was honored at the state capitol recently. That whole episode really punctuated the need for coalitions to join together. We know that. So, Manny, why are coalitions so important?
Well, we're not going to be able to fight on our own. That's just, the numbers are not in our favor. If we are going to be accepted and if we're going to be welcomed into the communities that we all live in, both in rural America and our cities around the world, then we need to partner with our straight and allied brothers and sisters. And so very strategically, I mean, we can't win this fight alone. We couldn't win the fight for same-sex marriage alone. I mean, we need other people to know us and to care about us and to understand what we need in order for us to fight and win.
You know, last year, right before this broadcast went live, Roe v. Wade was overturned. And so the conversation was, again, coalition building, marching one with another side by side, shoulder to shoulder. This year it's drag and anti-trans legislation. How important is allyship in meeting those needs?
It's essential. Right. I mean, first of all these issues affect all of us. Misogyny, sexism, and assault on women's bodies, those are queer women as well. I mean, we have a a piece of this fight within our community. And we need our friends in order to win these fights. And so we have to stand with women in the fight against their bodies with Roe v. Wade. And right now as well, the assault on kids, trans kids, drag queens, these are a basic assault on our basic rights, rights to privacy, rights to performance, rights to speech. And if they start attacking us in our ability to wear what we want and go where we want, they're not going to stop there.
You know, you see the quote that's on the wall at the Holocaust Memorial, and it says, "First they came for," and we know what that quote says. So many things, though, in San Francisco really are demonstrative of this. We tend, in San Francisco, to really provide a counterpoint to the national conversations and narratives. You know, while drag bans took hold, guess what happened? Mayor London Breed named San Francisco's first ever drag laureate, friend of yours.
Yes, Darcy.
Berlinger,
Yeah,
listen.
one of the greats.
But I'm also so grateful to be the very first drag laureate of San Francisco and the very first drag laureate ever.
You're gonna see Darcy in today's parade riding with Mayor London Breed. Darcy owns Oasis nightclub, by the way, started a drag queen meal delivery service during the pandemic. You know, it has been said that drag entertainers are our gay superheroes, right? And a local drag troupe weathered not only hate for drag, but AAPI hate during the pandemic. Ryan Yamamoto introduces you to the Rice Rockettes.
Time takes perfection.
This is 2 hours.
Hours of love, years of dedication.
It's been quite a long time, 2-3 years short of my 20-year anniversary.
Nearly 2 decades of devotion to become the artist known as Estee Longa.
She's feisty, failed makeup diva slash delisted old Hollywood icon who no one books her anymore because she's slapped too many directors in her time.
But Estee Longa is more than a queen. She is the founder of the Rice Rockettes, a group founded 14 years ago before there were many Asian Americans performing in drag.
Just the number of Asian drag performers in San Francisco was very small. Like, you can probably count them on one hand. We officially formed in 2009, and that's when we had our first booking as a club event as a group. It was wigs flying everywhere, there was confetti, and there were people falling and people doing all sorts of things. So it was pure chaos, but it was a lot of fun. Rice Rockettes!
The fun building into a following, the Rice Rockettes making a national appearance in 2011 on America's Got Talent. Today, booking more than 50 gigs every year.
Drag culture has sort of like crept into the vernacular, the fashion, the makeup. It's just become very ubiquitous to like modern day culture.
But drag's newfound attention has come with newfound problems.
Did you guys call the cops?
Problems the Rice Rockettes know all too well when one of their own, Panda Dulce, became the victim of hate during a drag storytime event in June of last year. Our doll Lynn spoke to Panda Dulce about that scare.
Taunting me, calling me a groomer, a pedophile, a tranny, an it, asking, like interrogating the parents, why are you bringing your kids to this?
The confrontation has not stopped the Rice Rockettes, but it has made them more careful about the events they choose.
I'm more insistent about queens being by themselves and having people with them to gigs, and I don't take on certain gigs anymore because of it. So I think we are on a sort of heightened awareness.
Where today, Estee Longa and the Rice Rockettes feel they have to be more than just entertainers, but spokespeople for their art.
We do our jobs, trying to exist.
My big wish is just let people live their lives. You know, they're trying to go to work, they're trying to live their lives, they're trying to go to the bathroom, they're trying to play sports. And I think, if anything, just like, maybe if it's not your cup of tea, just move on.
It's a wish that will take more time.
You're doing it as long as I have been doing it.
Time to reach perfection, time to reach acceptance.
And coming back out live, Manny, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't honor the legacy of local drag icon Heclina, who we lost recently. What was Heclina like?
Oh, she was irreverent. She had a cackle that you could hear for miles.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, she was able to combine fierce advocacy for our community, fierce independence and strength, and also just an incredible, consummate performer and professional. She held San Francisco nightlife for decades.
What a lot of people don't know, when you come to San Francisco, you are going to see people like Heklina, people like Darcy Drollinger. You're going to see, you know, the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. They're not only out there to entertain, they're there to fundraise and to help people and to make sure that the force of their platform lands in the lives of people who are needing it so much. And so we remember Heklina and her contribution not only to drag, but to San Francisco. And, you know, I know Heklina would want us to do this today. She'd want us to be seen. She'd want us to live out and proud and out loud. So let's talk about you at home. We can't see you through this. We're maybe making you think like we can, but we do want to see you at home. We know a lot of you are hosting house parties all over the Bay. So all you have to do is snap a TV appropriate house party pic and post it on Twitter using the hashtag KPIX Hope Love Pride. Hashtag KPIX Hope Love Pride. You might see yourself in your chips and dip and guacamole all on live TV. We can cheat on our diet on Pride Sunday, can't we?
Yeah, today we can do it.
Yeah, woo, we see and hear you. There you are live out on Market Street at the iconic San Francisco Pride Parade. We'll be out live throughout this broadcast. Plus, a special Pride appearance from activist and icon Jane. Who's in that wig? That's your real hair, I know it.
Yeah, Jane, what wig? What are you talking about?
Right, Jane Fonda on what hope means. And we owe this to Manny, by the way. But first, let's toss it over to one of my friends, Ross Matthews, judge of RuPaul's Drag Race and also co-host on The Drew Barrymore Show. Ross, take it away.
Hello, I'm Ross Matthews from The Drew Barrymore Show. Now, drag is important because unlike any other art form, it allows artists to express themselves by transforming what's outside to reveal what lies within. And trust me, I get a front row seat on RuPaul's Drag Race, and these artists inspire me every week. To quote my friend RuPaul, everybody say love. That's right. We are all wishing you a very meaningful and happy Pride Month on CBS Bay Area.